guys, this is Des. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today I am going to show you how I make baby hairs along the edge of my lace. I've gotten more than a few requests to do this, so this is a requested video. But before I get started, I want to thank all my new subscribers and all my old subscribers for hanging in there with me and just, coming in and commenting and leaving me personal messages. I really do just appreciate it all. So with that said, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be using in this video to create baby hairs. And it's not a lot of things, guys, and I'm going to tell you first what you can use, and then I'll show you what I'm going to use. So first, the first thing I'm going to tell you to get or use, if you like, is a small rat tail comb. You can use that you can use to pull out the baby hairs with. You can use this comb. You can use this hair cutter. They sell these at the beauty supply store for $3.99 or $2.99 depending on where you shop at. And inside this comb is a razor right in there. You can't cut yourself because the razor is inside. And on this side of the comb where the teeth are smaller, there's a razor inside there. And what this cutter comb does, and it's called a cutter comb, is that once you have the hair that you want to trim, you just gently comb down, combing as if you're combing your hair. You can trim hair with this cutter. Anyway, this is available at your beauty supply store. You can also use a regular hairbrush if you like to help blend down the hairs and just keep them smooth. And I think that's all you can use. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to use during this tutorial. I'm going to use a toothbrush. See that toothbrush? This is an old toothbrush. I use this already for my edges, to make edges in my to make baby hairs at the edge of my lace. And I also use this, and this is a eyebrow cutter. When you want to trim the hairs on your eyebrow, this is what this is. And I'm going to use this to cut the hairs in the same motion that you would use with a comb cutter or a hair cutter, in that downward stroking motion. That's the same way I'm going to use this to trim the hair to help create baby hairs. And that's what I'm going, and I'm also going to be using just a little gel to show you how you can just use gel to hold down your edges if you choose to. Now I'm going to show you how I make my baby hairs. Okay, so we're going to get started, guys. Here's the edge of my lace. It's right here. I'm going to lift it up just a little bit so you guys can see where it is, so that we can start catching the baby hairs just along the edge of the lace. Now I'm going to push back my own hair. My own natural hair sticks out sometimes from the wig. It's very easy for me to make my own natural baby hairs. But I'm going to show you, this is how I do it, okay? I'm going to take my toothbrush and I'm going to catch at the very edge of the lace just the thinnest amount of strands. And that's all you want to do at first. You want to catch very little bit of hair at a time. Don't pull out big chunks of hair, because you don't want to mess up your lace fronts. You know, these lace fronts cost a lot, even the synthetic ones. So you want to start very close to the edge of the lace and pushing it back. You can hold it back with clips if you like. And I want you to cut the hairs right where maybe your eyebrows or the middle of your eye is. So you don't want to cut too much hair off. Maybe cut starting right here, cut downward. Because once that hair is cut, you're going to lay those hairs down right here, just like that. So camouflage the edge of that lace. And you can basically hold it down with any kind of holding gel or anything that you like. So now I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut my baby hairs with this eyebrow shaper. Now again, let's start from where we're going to cut at. Start from where your eye is. Pull the hair out nice and far, and then cut downward very slowly until you can feel each hair breaking against the razor. Just like this, guys. And that way you get a very natural cut. It doesn't look jagged or blunt. It'll look just like a nice trim. And there it is right there. Let me just turn it around so you can see the edge. It looks nice and natural, as if you had it, someone just razor cut your edges. I'm just going to pull a little bit more out, going in the other direction. And don't forget, make sure you pull out just a little bit of hair at a time. If you want, you can just, keep going around and just grab maybe about an inch worth from the edge of the lace. Just like that, guys. And again, taking it down to our eye level right here. And again, with that eyebrow shaper, I'm going to start cutting downward in a very slow motion, just catching onto some hairs. And if you want, you can just bring that over to the other side, or you can just put it right here. Completely up to you. It wants to go this way, so I'll put it that way. And as you can see already, I'm starting to camouflage that lace. Going to pick up just a little bit more from right here. Downward. I'm just trying to grab all those hairs before I cut them, and we can start cutting in it down. Now don't forget to pull the hair away from your face so that you don't catch yourself with the razor, but you'll know, you guys will know how to do that. And just cut downward in a downward motion, just like that. And now just take your toothbrush and go in and just softly brush the hairs down into place along the edge of the lace, so you can just really camouflage the lace. And again, you can use any kind of holding gel or molding gel to keep the lace in place if you like. And you can do all kind of fancy stuff with this with the baby hairs if you like, once you have like the holding gel onto it. Okay guys, so I hope you got an idea of how this is how I do it. So I hope that you can use this information. Just keep in mind, you guys, I'm not the last authority on baby hairs, but this is what works best for me. And I just wanted to share with you guys. So that is it. That's all I have for you now, guys. If you have any questions, please just leave them below. I'll be happy to get back to you as soon as I can. And you take care and you be well, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.